I mean, yeah, we've got a few things to investigate. What does everyone want to investigate first, then?
We should also find out what the Latin meant. Was it a book that was written in
100%
Latin?
it just says Dorime, Interimo, Adapare, Dorime.
Dorime.
Ameno.
Ameno. Latire.
Dorime.
Perhaps if we were to go to the library at the university, there'll be someone there that is.
Yeah, I think we don't have any better leads, so I think we should go for that.
Perhaps try and translate for us.
Poor librarian goes mad because of us.
That's my thought anyway. I don't know if that's right.
No, I'm with you on that one. Actually, let's get to the bottom of this Latin book first of all, and then we can bin it. Once we have an English one.
I believe that Terence would know someone that speaks Latin, given his background. I don't know if I then have to roll for that though.
So give me a secondo. Alright, so you arrive at the university library.
I love it.
I went all in on this one. So, Terence, you spent. It's the sensor.
I love free white Baba from Spirit Away.
We got one hand. Wait, hold on. We got one hand. And we got you two hanging out in the crook of the Y. So, Terence, you spent a lot of your life hanging out in this library, poring over tomes, researching everything you can find out about ancient Mayan culture, I believe, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Wrong fucking culture to study. Just pointing it out.
And there's a lot of information on Mayan culture here. In fact, this is like the center of the entire USA in studies on Mayan culture, which is strange because basically, the Mayans lived here, and this is like here. So they've literally just been taking all the Mayan stuff, shipping it all the way up to New England, which is pretty
American, to be honest.
Sounds about right.
Like,
I mean, have you been to like a British museum?
British Museum.
I think they're stopping
I'm
in
gonna be
Boston
real.
on the way to the British Museum.
I went to the British Museum once, and I walked out with a Naruto snapback and Naruto socks. So that says everything you need to know about the British Museum.
Was that when they had the anime thing in it?
Yeah, they had original panels from like loads of mangas I really loved. And I was like, wow, I get to see a picture that was drawn by hand by Junji Ito in real life. That's sick. It said don't take photos, but I took photos. And I bought Naruto much. I fucking love Naruto, dude. I'm surprised I don't have a headband anymore. I used to have 4. Shush. So, what to roll? That's the wrong character.
Would it be library use,
So,
or
I mean,
I'm looking for a
gonna
person.
say, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Roll luck.
The last person that spoke Latin just died. Where's luck? Oh, right, it's at the top, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the primary stats.
The irony here is that even though Irving can't read Latin, I actually can.
So, coincidentally,
success.
your old pal Franklin, who is not a professor.
I'm so glad to see you.
He's not a professor of Latin, but he's a professor of studies into the Catholic faith. And in order to do that, you pretty much have to know Latin.
Mm-hmm.
You met him whilst you were studying the comparison between Catholicism and Mayan religions. Writing a paper
Studying how to bring Catholicism to the Mayans.
Yeah, I mean, the Spanish did that pretty well.
Yeah,
So,
I was going to say.
They also killed the entire race. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm not sure which one was the correct choice there, but I think history says Neither of them.
I mean, it got results, didn't it? It got results. Now they're all Catholic or dead. Those are your two options.
Yeah, and they all chose the second one. Chose. So Franklin, can read and even speak Latin. He just doesn't know the right accent to use for speaking it, which is a problem most scholars have. And he happens to be at a table relatively near the entrance. You were quite lucky when you went to this library that the man you'd need just happened to be
Wow.
both here and nearby.
Is this a friend of yours, Terence?
He's a very close friend of mine, actually. We go way back. He's one of my old
Terence,
buddies.
good morning.
How have you been? You've been burning the midnight oil.
You know me, I never sleep. I've got too much to do.
That's good, but I was wondering if you could help me out just for off times. I throw the tome down in front of him. Can't understand a lick of it, honestly. I found it in an old house that I've been investigating. It's all written in what I perceive to be Latin. And I know that you're quite well versed in it. I was wondering if you could help us try and make heads or tails of it.
If you want a full translation, it'll take a while. I might have to call for funding.
I understand it's just want a general.
Unless it's something someone else has already translated, in which case I can just find an English copy of it for you.
That would be very helpful. I'd love an English copy of that, actually.
But
if you were able to, that would be even better. Yes.
Let me have a look quite quickly. And he opens the front cover, and there's no name on the cover of the book.
On his face and mouth.
as he looks into the first couple pages, his face goes from interested to serious to very concerned.
Ooh.
And he reads 2 pages, closes the book, and he says, "No, I don't think anyone should be reading this one. I'm gonna have to pass this on to the security, and they're gonna burn it."
What?
This is not.
No.
What?
Oh.
That's a reaction to have to a book.
This
I didn't
is.
think that information could ever be dangerous. It's not a very scholaristic way of things, is it?
Yeah.
You know that this man researches Catholicism.
And he
so that's
probably-
Oh, it's probably very anti-Catholicism. Might be blasphemous.
Information may in fact be dangerous. So this book, it's called Liber Ivanis. Let me type that in the chat for you. It's an old book. It deals with some very dark things that we really shouldn't be dealing with.
I'll give you $10 to deal with it.
That's a very dangerous perspective to have. If something's been written down, it can potentially be very dangerous.
You genuinely believe, as a strong Catholic yourself, that this is something to be concerned with?
Let's just say that this book is the devil's work. It was written by a man called Caius Philippus in the 9th century.
That's quite a long time ago. Must be worth a lot of money then, is what Charles is thinking.
The kind of people who are after this book are not the kind of people who will buy it.
I mean, he's still thinking it.
The owners mysteriously disappear.
Perhaps it should have a place in a museum somewhere then.
Books like this, they
You're
get locked
talking
away.
about erasing history. Legitimate history right here. We're
If we
talking
said we
9th
have to
century, this is a
understand it to be
breakthrough.
able to combat it, because if it's satanic or demonic or whatever it is that he says, if we just understood it, then we could dismiss it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, why did I just move a bit?
Huh? Oh no, I was just chimmying stuff.
Does the
Just so
Lord
he steps
not
forward,
put
like,
tests in
whoa.
front of? Does the Lord not put the tests before us to test us specifically? For us to face these things head on, to show our true faith. Are you worried that I'll be doubting my religion by reading this book?
No, I'm worried that you're opening a door to dark places and dark times that should never be opened.
And you think the Lord would just let that happen?
Go on, Terrence, convince him
Jog,
you're
as
there.
not a Catholic, does not quite know what to say to this. So I'm going
Would Franklin
to...
know that Terrence is a closet homosexual, or would he not know that?
He has,
How
like,
close were they? That's what I want to know. Would they have known?
Yeah.
he has like an inkling, but he doesn't have any like
Terrence probably
definitive
made a
idea.
pass at him at some point. Like...
Yeah, I think because when you mentioned they were close, hang on, how close?
When you said close, how close do you mean?
Yeah.
Well, Franklin bluntly just doesn't assume people are gonna be gay because it's 1920s and gay
Yeah.
is illegal and
Yeah,
against
of
the
course.
And he's
church.
Catholic.
So he just
Yeah, he's illegal.
doesn't even consider it a possibility. He literally just does not think that people would be that degenerate and perverse.
Yeah, of course.
He thinks that people would truly believe in the Lord God and
So
not
if he thinks
question
like Terrence
the
is a
laws of
very
the
good,
church.
you know, devout Catholic, then he should have some faith in Terrence, then, right? In letting him read this book and decipher it. I think
I
you should.
really appreciate how Jog is like combing his beard and his moustache as he's doing this.
Yeah, what else am I gonna do? I really like get awkward with my hands if I'm not doing something. So
No, it's so cool. It's so on brand, dude.
I'm
It's
like
on
playing with this
brand.
little clip thing.
It
on
really
the
is.
camera. I get it. Terrence gives him a determined look as he says all of this.
Give him a firm handshake. Your first firm handshake of the campaign.
No.
Can't do that.
Oh yeah, you gave me a
Listen,
tiny
Terrence,
handshake.
like, we've known each other years. I'm not gonna confiscate the book off you, but if you know what's good, you'll burn it. But I'm not gonna translate it for you. It's very dangerous.
You know anyone who would translate it? Then? If you're not going to do it, can you just point to someone who has, you know, questionable morals but also knows Latin?
Make a quick ideas roll, Charles. for
Alright,
asking
okay.
A question like that.
Yeah, so is that intelligence?
Asking a really fucking stupid question.
Push it.
Yeah, that's intelligence, isn't it? Just click intelligence.
Yo, in a minute, fucking
Yeah.
Franklin's gonna turn around to Terrence and he's gonna be like, Terrence, you're pushing me over the fucking line.
Oh shit. Almost 76. Okay.
Oh, unfortunately, you believe that there would be people that would unscrupulously translate Latin. So, if you passed that, your character would know that the only people that are going to know Latin are people that are heavily involved with the Catholic Church, and therefore probably not likely to be corrupt in that way.
Would I know that as a Catholic?
You would, but Charles now fundamentally believes he can find a secret underground Latin translator.
Hey, it's possible.
Underground?
Yeah.
A secret underground Catholic Latin translator. From the.
I mean,
from the-
I didn't say you'd have to be that. We could just find a priest we can blackmail. Say, hey, we know what you do with the choir boys, and we know, you know, you wouldn't want that getting out there. So if you translate this book, we'll make sure nobody finds out.
I don't understand what you're implying there. What are you saying about priests?
I'm saying they tend to be perversely close to choir boys.
What are you trying to say? You have something to say about Catholic priests, then why don't you just come out and say it? In front of two bleeding heart Catholics over here.
Hey, you should know. You probably were a choir boy. That's
Ooh.
probably. You should know exactly what I'm on about. I look him directly in the eye and say, you know exactly what I'm on about.
Me and Madame Maria kind of just looking at them like, do we get involved or?
I've been
Terrence,
a
you
devout
do
Catholic
not know what he's
since
talking
my
about.
childhood. I don't know.
You don't have a fucking clue.
Applications like this didn't come out until like the 21st century.
Hey, they just kept it under wraps for like,
information.
centuries, I guess.
And even in the modern era, like a lot of Catholics turn a blind eye to it, so and would be.
Hey, I'm like really, fucking Charles here is so far ahead of the curve, right? He's come up with Scott Pilgrim in the 1920s.
As well. Isn't your character Jewish?
He was brought up Jewish, but he's atheist. His mother was Jewish, and he had him circumcised.
Making those accusations as a Jewish man in the 1920s would not have gone well. Like,
Hey, I'm only part Jewish.
would have gone really badly. People are super anti-Semitic back then. Like,
Yeah, they were.
Massive difficulty.
Could we, instead of trying to get it translated, could we try and find something out about the guy that wrote it, the Caius guy?
Yeah, that's actually very smart. I'm glad we have you here.
Certainly read.
Anna Marie with a big brain player.
Yeah, you can like have a look around the library for stuff.
Yeah,
to
can I do a
with
library use roll then for that?
Caius Philippus.
Give it a go. I'm gonna do that exactly that. Completely fail at that.
I'm gonna have a go. Doing that.
Oh.
I will also have a go.
We all suck at using this library, apart from Terrence here, who apparently fucking knows his way through this
I've
place.
had really good rolls today. All my rolls have been really good today.
Terrence conveniently has spent most of his life in this library, so he knows it very well, like very well. But in the areas where you'd expect to find information on someone from, say, the 9th century, who was involved in writing mysterious and awkward works,
Satanic works.
questionable books. There's a bunch of names like Ibn Shadaltha and like the Harsis, Conrad von Goerne, Arthur B. Winters Hall, like a bunch of names that you'd kind of expect to see, but there's no mention of a Caius Philippus. And you spend the rest of the morning kind of searching, and you can't find anything about him anywhere, other than one vague reference saying that he lived in the 9th century.
I think we need to go to a old bookstore, because these standard libraries aren't working very well for us.
I think it'd be very difficult to find any information.
I mean, to be honest, this is what I expected, considering we found this tome in a desecrated church that belonged to a cult.
Yes, there's probably a lot of signs pointing that there isn't much information on this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the Catholics would have, like, burned any information regarding this book to the fucking ground.
For the safety of mankind, I assume. I can't see any other reason why the Catholic faith would want to cover up historical information like this. Terence is completely blind to the hypocrisy of the Catholic Church's actions.
I think everyone was at this point.
Yeah.
Cool. So the only other option we have is to.
I mean, we have a shovel and we know where the dead body is. If you want to go start digging that up again, if you want to just go right into the deep end.
Madame Marie.
Yes.
Just a quick question regarding seances. If we were
My specialty.
If we were to speak with the deceased, would they be more likely to be amicable with us through doing so? Obviously more so than if we were to dig up their body.
Probably not. If they're going to be violent towards us when we enter the house, they're probably going to be violent towards us if we do a seance. But we could always give it a go.
Yeah, that's the right attitude to have.
Is there any way we could perhaps safeguard ourselves?
Salt. Salt and sage.
Hey, we have those.
Terrence nods in agreement. Okay then. We'll perform a seance. I think
Yes,
that's the
there
way
we go.
forward.
Wait, hang on. Thing is, though, isn't like Madame Marie a fraud?
Yes, but
We
she's
don't
kind of
do that.
She's
I mean, we
convinced
don't know that
herself
yet, but
that she's actually got abilities. She 100% believes it.
I know. It's like we're literally like buying
Also,
into an
again,
old lady with
like that,
dementia here.
yeah.
Like she's not actually okay. Do you know what? Yeah, let's just go with it. Go on. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do this seance. I want to see how.
Whether she's a fraud, as far as we're concerned, she is very.
To be fair, she has been very successful so far.
Yeah. From what we've seen, she's very much in touch with the spiritual world. I say we follow the lead of Madame Marie here.
Charles is in agreement
Carry out this seance.
because
We
he
have to go
obviously
back to
doesn't
the
know.
house to do a seance.
All right, let's go back to the house. I am.
Cool.
This is
Do
gonna
we have
be.
candles? We're gonna need candles.
I always have candles.
Oh, I need to go buy a lamp because I don't have any light source. So I'll go buy a lamp on the way. An oil lantern. Irving, do you have a source of light?
Good.
You?
I'll take
Check
mine back
something.
now, thank you.
Let me just quickly check something in the rulebook.
No seances allowed.
Irving, do you have like a lamp or a candle or any source of light on you?
Can't say I do.
Alright, cool. I'll buy a lantern for him as well then.
Oh, thanks, man.
Because we're gonna need it.
I was just thinking, actually, would they have had wind-up torches back then?
For the low price of $2.40, you can actually buy an electric torch.
Ooh, alright, we'll get 2 of those.
I was thinking they would have been like wind-up ones back then, wouldn't they?
Alright, cool. Myself and Irving
I
have
my old
torches.
school candles.
They're battery powered, these ones.
Oh, okay.
The wonders of modern
That's good,
technology.
that
Wow.
we've never been attacked.
I don't trust it.
That leaves me with $10 left, and we both have torches now. I think.
If
Is
you
that
want to
like
write
party
into
money
the,
as well you're spending?
that's the pay for the pay up front for the job.
Is that
Yeah,
what
I
it's
pocketed the
worth?
whole thing, so I was broke. So
Yeah, there might be more at the end, but that's he's gradually just spending out the initial funding.
Hey,
Password
I'm using it for
Senpai,
everyone.
Do you mind if I,
Say again?
do you mind if I use the toilet? Password joke Senpai.
Oh yeah. If you guys want to take we call it a
Yeah.
bio break.
Cool.
So if you guys want to take a short break, I'm gonna
Cool.
quickly
So we can maintain this
say
accent.
hi to everyone in my stream chat. What's good, everyone? How y'all doing? And I want to say hi to everyone in Ketchup's stream chat. What's good? Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope everyone's at least a little tiny bit spooked.
Do you know how my Facebook page automatically posts a screenshot from my stream to my page and then Twitter? The screenshot I took was when you wrote "Hi, Ketchup's chat."
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, perfect timing because it does it on like a timer sort of thing.
Oh, that's so pristine.
I know. Send it you on the Discord.
You guys like my library, by the way.
Yeah, it's very detailed, you know.
It's
Yeah, if you check
rustic.
the Discord group chat right now, you'll see this is the exact screenshot I took. Whilst I was eating my cinnamon roll from Starbucks. As if you're having breakfast while we're playing.
That's so good.
Yeah,
I
use
feel
it.
like a skilled
I use a website
artist.
called If This Then That, where it's like a command you can do, like a really simple like bot command. But like, if I am live on twitch.tv/Sketch2, take screenshot and post it to Facebook page, and then I've got a second one saying if picture is uploaded to Facebook page, take it and post it to my Twitter.
That's
Which means
basically
I don't really
basic
have to
programming.
update it; it does it automatically. Saves me a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
do
us.
everything. I do everything manually because I try and share like something wholesome and cute every time I post, because that way there's the chance that people will think, "Hey, that's wholesome and cute," and share it.
Yeah.
But not many people do. By which I mean I'm the only person that shares it. So, so you guys are about to head into
Oh yeah,
the
my favorite
ominous
place.
realm. Once
I'm not allowed
more.
to. I'm gonna make it like this entire segment of the campaign. I won't use any stairs at all. So I'm gonna try and jimmy up that coal chute if I can. I'm gonna try see how long I can go without having to use stairs.
Yeah, because it said 10 minutes on the
I know,
the
but
request. but
like
it's been
10
an
minutes is
hour
like
and
nothing.
20.
10 minutes. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
10 minutes is like fucking nothing in a D&D campaign. So I'm gonna try and see how long I can go without using any stairs.
Yeah, we spent over 10 minutes just describing characters
Yeah.
and didn't actually describe Mother Marie. Mother Marie? Madam Marie?
Hey, you never know. She might have like a bunch of like kids that we don't know about. She probably doesn't know about because she's got dementia. I just like the idea that we're entertaining an old lady who's lost her mind because we don't know any better.
That's the point. I do have to ask Morgan what Madam Marie's. It's important for the backstory of the character.
This is where we find out she actually, is a legit spirit medium.
Well, her mum was.
Hmm.
Her mum was a very well-known medium and clairvoyant.
No, you might need a new in-home display. I don't think you need a new smart.
Nah, you don't need a new in-home display.
Oh, of course not. What's he on about?
I don't think you need it.
Absolutely
get
not.
by.
I think his current one is fine. Oh hey,
Morgan
Madame Marie is
refreshes.
back.
Morgan, I forgot to ask when we were in character creation.
Yep.
Your character's mum is a big deal, right?
Yeah.
Was a big deal. You're 89.
dead,
She's
yeah.
probably dead. What was her name?
Marie?
Also
Never
Marie.
mind. Yeah, I'm Marie Jr.
Cool.
Marie Jr.
Marie Jr.
Do you know what? If we find out about that, would we not just think that she's the same person? Because we wouldn't know
You
better.
have no reason not to believe that.
Yeah. For all we know, she probably believes that.
I do.
That's for Morgan to decide.
Wait,
What
what
your
happened?
characters believe is for you to decide, unless there's a dice roll
Wait,
involved.
Marie just died.
No, she's really fucking old, apparently.
I'm very old.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
She's older than she looks.
How old does she look? What's her appearance stat?
I don't think it's that bad. 65.
Ooh, okay,
Alright,
she's
I'm a good-looking old lady.
She's 89, but she looks
She's
like
the-
a sprightly
she's the
young 81.
sexiest- The sexiest octogenarian.
That's a big
Still looking
statement.
at my character. My character's only I got a 50 for appearance.
Mine's 35, so he looks like a hobo, basically.
Yeah, but ugly.
Fitting.
I mean, to be fair, he technically is a hobo, so yeah.
Yeah, he's in the
We've just
film
got an
industry. He's
insanely
got no money.
sexy old lady with us.
She's wearing like a corset and like fishnets.
I still imagine her as Papa from Spirited Away, so
It's
No,
your
thank
Baba
you.
wearing a corset and fishnets.
get that image out of my head.
I'm putting it straight in there. I'm causing this.
Baba fans. Right, I think are we all ready to go back into this damn house?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Yeah, so after finding
I've
I've
that
never been in. I want to explore.
you probably won't find someone willing to translate the Liber Ivonis in the city. So, and you know that it was.
James, can you not just learn Latin, please?
This one was at least
You are
like
Lindo.
a copy that was written in
Who is
the
James?
9th century.
Oh, sorry, Terrence. Yeah.
You'd
Yeah,
like
it
me to
sounds the
sit and
same.
learn Latin?
James.
That would take me at least 3 nights, I reckon.
3 nights.
To learn all of Latin, yes.
We'll get started then. We've got time.
I'll get to work on it. Yeah. Give me like a weekend. A long week. May Day.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I need to answer the door.
No worries.
How long would it take for my character to learn Latin?
Like to be able to translate this book with like various like dictionaries and stuff around you, it would probably take you like just under a year.
Yeah,
We don't have that much time.
yeah, we don't.
Well, you certainly don't, that's true.
Fuck off.
Because it would probably take you about like maybe a day of concentration per page. Given that it's written relatively well, but it's very aged as a book. Like because the book is clearly 1,100 years old. So it's almost a miracle that it's survived this far, and it's
What's the
clearly
book
not in a great
made out of?
condition. It's made of paper.
Can you not get it
cover is
laminated in the
bound like
1920s?
no. There's no laminators.
Can I not invent the idea of lamination?
Back then. So it was very unusual to use paper. It would have been
Yeah,
usually on
it's a
some
very
sort of
unusual
form
book.
of- Yeah.
It's bound in
Because
leather.
even like papyrus was barely used back then. Oh, it's many humans.
Well, papyrus was used from like 6,000 BC until like
Yeah.
Doesn't papyrus usually hold up pretty well though?
Didn't they use like sheepskin or something and they like stretch?
I think papyrus was made from grass, wasn't it?
So I want to confirm I said 9th century AD, not BC.
Okay.
Okay. The year 800.
Still, it was a good like 500 years before the printing press was.
Yeah, it's before the printing press. It was clearly copied out by hand.
Yeah. It's about as
But
old as
it is-
Beowulf by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
So it's.
And it's got a lot of weird pictures in it that make you feel a little uncomfortable when you look at them.
Terrence, get a good eyeball of those.
Like.
Yeah.
Like naked women.
Not that kind of uncomfortable.
No. Maybe looking at women that you can't be sure how old they are. They look questionably young. That's what's causing you to feel uncomfortable.
That's uncomfortable on different levels as well. Then.
Yeah.
No, I am a Catholic, so. Also, it's the 20s. No one gave a shit back then.
So you know that you probably could translate it. It would be a very long and arduous task. And if
Yeah, I'm
anyone,
not doing it.
if anyone
I could.
from like the church found you doing it, given how old Franklin responded, they probably wouldn't be super happy with it.
That's why I think we should, find a way to blackmail someone doing it.
Yeah, y'all got me
I
curious about
can't
it.
say I'm in favour of that, honestly.
Yeah, I wasn't asking you, I was telling you. There's a difference there, Terrence.
Well, I'm not going to just follow your orders.
Hey, I can literally just fucking.
Literally,
Alright, I pull out my
one-armed
revolver.
man as it stands at the moment.
A one-armed hobo.
Literally.
I walk up to him and I press my head up against the revolver.
I think we should probably get on with the
Make
sale.
yourself a killer today, you can.
It's cool. I've already dealt with one ghost. I don't want another pissed off ghost at me at the minute, so I'll save it for now. But let's go
Pissed off Catholic ghost, certainly. You don't want that on your conscience.
Pissed off Catholic
Pushes
ghost.
I push his gun down.
Hey, careful, there's no safety on this thing.
We just had a fucking full-on standoff.
Terrence, I think you should be careful. Like, these guns don't have the concept of safety is invented yet, because no one's thought of that yet.
No, but judging by I think you'd have good trigger discipline, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't think it would matter, because once you cock the hammer, it's gonna go off.
I think you'd have good trigger discipline. That's pretty high praise.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's got high gun level.
I mean, I do,
that's
yeah.
high gun level.
I'm actually shoot a knife in midair, so
Yeah, you
I was
popped
right
a
up
knife.
next to
You
yeah, I
did
shot a
fine.
knife out of the air. Successfully.
It didn't do much.
No, it didn't.
but-
It made the knife
So-
stronger, actually.
I'm gonna to set up for the seance. I'm gonna start drawing a circle with salt around us, which is used.
Wait, are we back in the
Where
house?
are you right now? Where are you right now?
I think we went back to the
Yeah, where
house.
are
We're going to the living
Yeah,
room.
'cause
I think that's the
Last I heard, you were heading back to the house, and then
I picked up some
Yeah.
torches along the way for myself and Irving, but we are in the house now, yeah.
I'm
so
thinking
you're
the
in
living
the
room's
house.
probably if we move the furniture and stuff out of the way, the living room would be the best area to do it on. We already got a table and everything.
I think it's the
I'm
haunted
putting
bedroom.
You reckon we should do it in the bedroom? Right, I think we should follow Madame Marie's instructions and set up in the bedroom. That's what she believes it will work best.
And Terrence can stand by the window.
Yeah, Terrence, open that window, let some air in.
I await instructions from Madame Marie.
Yeah, we're following her orders, so if she wants us to go to the bedroom, we should go. Although I can't go upstairs.
Madame Marie's pretty versed with how to do these seances, but I actually don't have the faintest, so I think we'll set some candles up in a little circle or something. Spread some salt around.
Yeah, so we'd.
While they're doing that, can I go look at that
Can we
coal
do,
chute?
like-
So, was it here?
Coal chute is at the back of the house, so it would be about here-ish.
Alright, yeah, I wanna see if I can pull that thing open. Or at least use my
So-
shovel to crowbar it open, basically.
Yeah, you gather that a crowbar would be better at crowbarring it open, but like with
What about the pipe I
Maybe,
picked up
like-
earlier? The pipe I gave
that
to
doesn't
Madame
really
Marie.
have the like. So you'd need something to be able to wedge in underneath it, and then.
Alright, can I not
lever it,
hammer
and that's what the
do you
shovel
know
would
my
be.
hammer, right? I want to use my hammer on that pipe to flatten one of the ends to a point.
So you gather that this might take quite a while. Of
Hey, they're
work,
setting up
especially
inside. I've
since
got time.
You're limited on hands, so you don't actually have any way of holding the pipe still.
I use
as
my
you're
foot.
lining up the hammer. This is an interesting pose.
I've got my foot on the workbench holding the pipe and hammering down.
There isn't a workbench.
Alright, I'm using a fucking table. I would have dragged out of the living room, I guess.
Can you make a strength roll for me?
Yeah, I'll do that. I think dexterity would probably be the smarter one, but let's go with strength. I think I did it.
Seth, you don't break the table. The pipe is significantly harder than the table, but you gather that with like some precision work, then you might be able to gradually flatten down the pipe so that it would fit into the gap in the coal chute
Cool, I'll
Without-
do that.
without smashing the table underneath it. This might take a while though.
It's fine, I've
Meanwhile,
got time.
Back at the ranch.
Sorry, I'm putting the salt down. That's what I'm.
Yep, I can see that.
Take control of the
Big
seance.
Big purple circle is.
Oh, hey, good luck with that
it's-
ghost.
it's
It does not
also
like me.
salt. That's also salt, and then we'll have like candles and stuff around.
So, how many of you guys have ever
that's-
performed a seance?
Can't say I have. I'm sure Madame Marie has many a time.
Yeah, I was going to say, which of your characters has performed a seance?
Oh, definitely not
Terrence
Irving.
Terrence has only ever read up on it.
And Terrence would know that they're definitively, like, not Christian events. Not Catholic events. Like, they're quite heretical.
He knows
Quite
that.
heretical.
He's aware.
Yep. He's aware, but he
He knows
doesn't
that.
care.
It's not that he doesn't care; it's that it has to be done.
if you're forced into a
Presume.
situation in which you must commit heresy, does it still count as heresy?
Exactly.
It's a major philosophical question, and the only answer comes from the Pope. And I'm not the Pope, but I could roleplay him if you needed me to.
Yeah, I'll get Pope on the line. Operator to the Pope.
Poop jog.
Right, so I've googled how to throw a seance. The first line, so you want to throw a seance.
So Madame Marie does not have access to Google.
Damn.
No, I think she's using a Ouija board to work this out.
Yes, it's a Ouija board.
Oh, so
Yeah.
she knows how to use a Ouija board, which
Yeah.
is basically a mini. It's like a budget seance.
Yeah, well, she's using it to Google basically at the minute.
Ouija boards created by Hasbro.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They're like a massive. They're like super fraudulent. They're like anyone that thinks they use to talk to the dead. They're literally made by a toy company.
Do you know that Hasbro also technically now own Death Row Records? So Ouija boards and Dr. Dre are produced by Hasbro.
That's
Excellent.
insane.
That's your bonus fact for the day.
Thank you,
Ouija
God.
boards and My Little Pony exist in the same universe.
They do.
No.
2-pack. And Dr. Dre. And the first 2 Snoop Dogg albums.
That means Dr. Dre could be included in My Little Pony somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Magic the Gathering.
Doctor.
We're due a Snoop Dogg card in Magic the Gathering.
Long overdue.
So Madame Marie would know how to perform a quote marks seance. I'm saying quote marks because I know Madame Marie personally.
Wow, that's amazing. The Madame
Yeah,
Marie.
I'm really,
Insult me like that?
I'm really old. I'm old. I was there in Boston. This is actually like my life story that I'm just living.
Is this like How I Met Your Mother? You telling us the story of like how you met Madame Marie?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
this is how he therapizes himself through it. The events he saw.
Yeah, the bed thing, that happened to me. So,
Oh, so you're a homosexual Catholic? That makes sense.
I may have been at one point. I can neither confirm nor deny these vicious allegations.
No comment.
What, the homosexuality part, the Catholic part?
I can neither confirm nor deny which of these vicious allegations I'm not confirming or denying. So, Madame Marie, Terence, and Irving are setting up some kind of almost like summoning circle to try to commune with the dead. Am I correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
James's cam froze with him perfectly posed with the glass.
I know, it's great.
Has it sorted itself out now?
Oh, there it goes.
There we go, I've refreshed.
Yeah, nice.
There we go.
Nice.
I have to keep rehydrating because this voice is actually killing me.
Yeah, I've drunk a PK barrel full of milk already this stream.
Yeah, I drank like a whole like fucking fat mug full of coffee, so apologies if I need to get up and pee at intervals.
It's fine, it's fine. There's plenty of opportunity to pee. Opportunity.
The voice I do for Terence is like an octave higher than my actual voice, so it's,
I know it.
it's a strain.
It's when you do like a fake Irish accent, it automatically goes like really high, doesn't it? It's just like a default. How do you do a low Irish accent if you're not Irish?
It becomes Northern Ireland if you do.
Dangerous.
It becomes like I can sometimes do a Northern Ireland, but I'm not going to attempt it live on stream. Not when I'm already struggling doing a Southern Irish accent.
Alright, so Madame Marie and Terence and Irving, I want you to make occult rolls.
Yeah! Let's fucking ghost.
Oh damn, Irving, that wasn't very good. That wasn't very occult of you.
That
No.
wasn't-
Oh no!
Oh no, Madame Marie.
That was bad.
Terence, let's go.
Alright, so the three of you managed to set up
Terrence,
gradually. Whilst you
Terrence is
hear
just
this,
staring
like,
at Madame Moraine and everybody.
in the background, you can hear this kind of noise from outside as Charles is just hammering on this pipe. I don't know if you guys could hear that through the microphone.
Yeah, I heard
Should
it.
have been a
Yeah.
thudding, kind of metallic thud. I used my flick knife on a pile of coins.
Hey, I also have one of
Sometimes
those.
you just gotta work. You gotta work things out as you go. So you're setting up as you hear this noise. There's a kind of scratching, kind of wood dragging across wood sound coming from above you. And it's been happening the entire time you've been in the house. The
Didn't want
three
to
of
go
you that have been
investigate
here
that.
before are familiar with it. But Irving, it sounds a little bit weird, like someone's moving furniture upstairs. And it's been happening the entire time you've been in the house, or at least since you walked into the living room.
What was the name of the ghost? I can't remember.
Walter.
Corbett.
Walter Corbett.
Walter Corbett.
Madame Moraine, would you be able to converse with Mr. Corbett?
I can
Make
attempt
some contact
to.
with him.
If Walter Corbett is the spirit in this house, I will try and commune with Walter Corbett. I'll get like my sage out and whatever else you use in seance and crystals.
Terrence.
Is there a
clutching
Walter
Ruby's
Corbett in the room? Can Walter hear us? If you are here, will you please speak? Let your presence be known.
So you've set up with the candles, with the salt, with the circles on the floor, and burning some sage. You've set up what seems to you to be a super effective and like really regular seance.
Try saying,
kind
"Hey
of
Corbett,
room.
it's me, your boy."
Hey yo, what up? Hit me up. Hit me up if you're in here, right?
It was good. WC.
What's up, homie? Where you at?
My boy WC. Unfortunately, there doesn't appear to be a response.
I'm not picking up any spirits in this room. I think this room is safe from.
Would you get better signal in a different room?
Yes, I think we need to go maybe upstairs with this 5G.
I'm not getting anything from in here.
No,
I
I'm not
will-
sensing any spirits.
Yeah, try a
I'll
different room.
scoop up the salt from around the room. Obviously, I won't be able to get all of it up, but you know.
Oh, there's definitely
Can,
something in
can reuse that. Can reuse most of it.
Yeah, don't waste your briefcase of salt all too quickly, will you, Terrence?
You've used maybe like 5% of your salt.
Still got plenty of salt.
I've got plenty of salt.
Hmm.
We're good. I've still got a lot of salt. We'll be fine.
Hey, if Terrence hits someone over the head with his briefcase, does he commit assault?
You just bought some torches as well, so you get battery as well.
Actually, I think.
Thank you, Charles.
I vote we
very
go
good,
upstairs.
very good.
Glad my joke didn't go underappreciated and fall on deaf ears.
Oh yeah, I heard it from outside and chuckled.
Unlike the ghosts in this here room.
Can I try opening that cold chute now? That's I think I would have be ready for.
You've nearly managed to bend the pipe into the shape you'd need
Okay,
to kind of jimmy it into the chute.
okay, a little bit more then. You guys carry on investigating upstairs. I can't go upstairs at the minute, so I'll leave you to it.
We've forgotten your hair, if I'm honest. So.
Just
Well
give
ahead
me
of all
1
of you.
second to check a quick thing.
Charles is on the move.
In one hand,
Or Terrence
in
is
one
on the
hand
move.
I have. In one my rosaries. In my other, I've got salt at the ready.
Wait, Terrence, don't you also have an axe? You left it here. Did you pick it back up on your way in?
Acts don't work on ghosts, everyone knows. Useless.
So you're just gonna leave that axe on the floor then?
Yeah, probably.
Hey Irving, there's an axe right there if you want it.
Oh yeah, I'll take it. And,
Who had the
use it
music
now.
box? Just out of interest.
What?
Who had the music box?
We put it back in.
Yeah, it's in the back in the kids' room again.
Terrence smashed it. Someone smashed
Yeah,
it.
Terrence smashed
Yeah,
it.
destroyed
Ah,
Say
good.
music.
So, the two of you that have been upstairs before know that. Hang on, where's my drawer tool? There it is. This room
Mm-hmm.
is the one that had issues, and it's also the room that furniture noise seemed to be coming from. But as you climbed to the top of the stairs, the noise stopped.
I think Irving should check out the room.
Me? Oh, why
I agree.
me?
I think that's a good idea.
Because we've seen it, so we need a fresh take.
You know, we're all as a team here. I don't really.
You're a
wanna
fresh pair of
mosey
eyes.
up.
Yeah, we need a fresh pair of eyes to look at the room, see what you think.
You, we've already investigated it quite thoroughly.
And what did you see last time you came upon this here room?
Some
What I saw,
More like what he felt.
I saw a bed up particularly close, and I saw a
Pavement.
ground come up to meet me. So not that it was pretty normal, honestly.
Pretty normal, you say.
Pretty normal for as far as bedrooms go.
I'm happy to go in and give it a look. See if it means that you're both right behind me.
We'll be right here by the
Huh,
entrance
yes,
of the room.
we will be right behind you.
Well, what could go wrong, right? Okay, so I come into the room. Pass the drug DM.
Yep. So let me just give you a little.
Hey Clown Daddy, how you doing?
With some hesitation, make my way in with haste. I scan the room with my eyes, apprehensively. I walk with quite a light spring in my step because I'm trying not to disturb where I have the furniture from. Anyway,
So
intense feel of fear and dread.
up here against the wall, there's a double bed. It's just the frame though. The springs kind of clear
Doing
to
good,
see
buddy.
to the whole world, and a dresser next to it. Am I clicking on stuff and making?
Yeah, we can see the thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a bed up here, and there's a dresser. I didn't realize this draw tool was on, so otherwise I'd have messed with it when we were playing last time. But other than that, nothing about the room stands out.
I'm
Okay.
gonna allow Madame Marie to go in first.
This is like when you tell someone, like the boy who cried wolf. Like when you want to show someone it.
And it doesn't
don't do
happen.
it.
I turn back to the other two and say, nothing out of the ordinary here. You sure you saw what you saw?
We saw it separately on different occasions, so.
I mean, Terrence felt it.
I mean, I was by a bed that threw me out of the window, so I definitely saw.
I mean, I don't think you saw it. I think you felt
particularly
it.
I didn't particularly see much more collision of the bed in my spine as I was tossed through the window. So, not a lot that we actually see other than the movement of the room itself.
Alright.
However, I think this is possibly where the spirit is residing. From my understanding, anyway.
I'll try
Well, from the
and
sound of
commune
it,
with the spirit in this room.
I'd like to get down with that.
Terrence is... Well, again.
I'll get out my candles and my sage and be like, "Are there any spirits in this room? If there are any spirits, make yourself known.
Please respond.
Please." Send you a picture. Please respond.
I show you my station candle, please reply.
There we go. We're in a soul circle. That should protect us.
Can you guys make another occult roll?
On Madame Marie.
Yes,
Go on, Madame Marie.
did it.
Let's go.
Oh, it sucks to be you, Irving.
Well, I
You have a
suck. I
5 in
really
it.
So you set up similarly to downstairs. Another big salty circle. ready for the seance. Sorry, I got told to hydrate. You set up the big salt circle and you perform the beginnings of the ritual that you believe would let you commune with the dead.
Oh, Clown Daddy redeemed Flip Me the Bird. Can everyone flip off Clown Daddy on stream? There we go. I almost missed that one.
You gotta go gangster and do it sideways.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Yeah, Clown Daddy was the one that told me to hydrate. I wonder if they line up. What if I can I hydrate and flip the bird at the same time?
Hey, you did it.
That's the combo bonus. That's what happens when you're watching both streams at once. What a hero.
Obi, you're nearly at your Vegeta goal.
Oh shit, Vegeta's... No one's voting for powering up Goku, what the fuck? Because on my stream I've got 2 community goals, one for Goku, one for Vegeta. And it looks like Vegeta's at 91% power, or Goku's at 44%.
I know, I just contributed.
Thank you, Ronnie. Oh, Pasto, thank you.
Into Goku. My Goku stocks are going through the roof right now. So you perform this ancient ritual that Madame Marie learnt from Madame Marie, and you're listening out for a voice, and you don't hear anything.
Oh, it looks like Vegeta won. Thanks for that, James.
What the hell?
Vegeta beat
You're gonna
Goku.
ruin my stocks.
Because fuck Goku.
My
Goku
stonks.
fucks his stunts.
My stonks.
Fucking stonks.
So you don't hear any response. There's no. You get the feeling that there isn't implicitly a spirit as such here. Madam Marie,
Charles
can
say that
you
he was
roll
attacked?
intelligence for idea? Hard success.
Ooh.
Sweet.
That's pretty convenient. You remember specifically the wording. Hang on, let me just quickly check something.
Can everyone tell I'm looking very comfy? I've become more and more blanket as we.
I noticed, yeah.
You look very cozy.
Yeah, it's a weighted blanket as well, so I'm having a time of my life. Irving is so inept, by the way. Like, he's failed every fucking check.
It's checks that he wouldn't necessarily be like skilled at, right?
I'm like comedy relief, but I think I'm hard bordering the comedy, so I'm just relief.
He needs to put those music skills into use.
Yeah, can you not sing to
Yeah.
ghosts?
Serenade the spirits.
The minute you want me to
I just
serenade
wanna
some
say-
ghosts, I'm all for it, but I'm pretty useless otherwise.
Terrence hasn't failed any of his checks so far.
That is
What?
true. Well, I mean, no, you did. You last time you failed your dodge check against a bed.
That's true. But today I have. Oh god,
Ooh.
that's scary. What was that noise?
No.
What was that noise? I can't hear it, but yeah, you guys.
Matt.
So,
I heard a spooky
Madame
noise.
Marie, you remember specifically that what the diary was talking about eternal life, not implicitly eternal undeath. So there's a chance that if Walter Corbett is here, he might not actually even be dead.
Ooh.
Oh.
Alright.
However, he did have a funeral performed.
And he was buried, was he not?
Yeah, maybe.
Mhm.
He was buried in the cellar of the house in the basement.
He could have been
in
buried
accordance with
alive.
his wishes.
He faked his own death. 100%.
I mean, there is
Well,
every
Mr.
chance that we
King's
could dig him up and
right.
he's still alive in that casket.
You fucking man.
I know for a fact you guys know that he was. His funeral was performed by a pastor from the church, the chapel, but I can't remember which piece told you that.
It was
So,
the book I
Reverend
found.
Michael guy. Reverend
Yeah.
Michael something.
Yeah, I just can't remember which one of the sheets said
I wrote it
that.
down somewhere.
Ah, yes, handout number 7, which you guys are aware of.
Yeah, there
the
we go.
executor of Walter Corbett's will was Reverend Michael Thomas, from the Chapel of Contemplation. And Charles managed to scope in the records of the Chapel of Contemplation that Corbett was buried in his cellar in accordance with his wishes.
And then I really
However,
wanted to dig him up.
That didn't say anything about him being dead. It said he was buried in the cellar in accordance with his wishes.
We should definitely try and dig him up. I was against it at first, now I'm 100% for it.
Well, perhaps if our Miles has managed to get into the basement from below.
I mean, I'm working on it. Have I gotten in yet?
Yeah,
Or
I was
Not take
gonna
the
go
stairs
back
anymore?
to you and say make a strength roll.
okay.
Oh yeah, you guys can. Charles just isn't allowed on stairs for the session.
Right.
It's
I'll
just
go
a
by the
roll.
stairs then. I'll at least go
I
here.
think he's right. We spent 10 minutes walking down this flight of stairs in the hospital, so we'll see how far I can go without walking down any stairs at all in this whole session.
I'm not
Yeah,
getting
so-
down those stairs again. My God, that was yeah, it's not a good idea.
So you managed to, with brute strength of one arm, you're a strong man. But
Hey, MVP Clown Daddy,
With one
watching us
arm.
both.
but with like intense strength, you managed to shove the pipe so that it's underneath some of the planks that are covering the coal chute, and you put your whole weight on it and you just press down, and the planks just kind of snap.
I want to curb stomp the pipe with my foot to fucking smash it open.
It's up about this angle, so you'll have to.
I'll
use
I'll jump.
leverage
I'll climb
to
up a stool
further up.
and jump and do it.
Yeah, okay. So you leap off of the stool, off the table you were using to hammer.
Yep.
And you land straight on the pipe, and you miraculously manage to keep your balance on the pipe instead of your legs going either side of it and causing a catastrophe. You manage to keep your legs on it as you press straight down, and it snaps off 3 of the 4 planks that are covering the coal chute, and within a matter of minutes you've gotten rid of the other one and all the bits left over, so you have clear access to the coal chute. You do the same to the lock. You shove the pipe into the lock because you've basically, with the hammering, you've bent the end of the pipe into like a miniature crowbar.
You know what the funniest part about this is? I probably use the hammer to if I can remove the nails from the planks.
Yeah,
I could have done that, but I just chose not to.
yeah, you definitely could have. I was
Yeah.
wondering.
I knew that, but I didn't want to. I thought, you know what? They're going to spend ages doing the seance. Let's not jump ahead. Let's give them